Hello my friends, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette and in this lesson today we are practicing exercise 118 on page 34. And this is all about practicing your pinky of your left hand. And in order to do that and to play with the correct fingering so that you're going to benefit from this lesson, I have written in lots of fourth fingers in my music. So take a good look and you may pause the video so you can copy these fingerings in your book. Basically what I'm doing is I'm using fourth fingers for the D in all places except for the first bar. And I know that by the end of the lesson you will have practiced your fourth fingers really well. And this has basically been a workout for your pinky, so it becomes stronger over time. And every so often we'll come back to this little finger so that it grows and grows and grows, because that little finger is at a little bit of a disadvantage compared with the other fingers, isn't it? First of all, it's much smaller than your other fingers, but also we don't practice the little finger muscles in everyday life in any similar manner to how we use the muscles of your first and second fingers. So it's always bound to be at a disadvantage when we play the violin. So this is why we do this exercise. If you find it very tricky, therefore, just do as much as you can, then come away from it and try it again at a later stage. Let's go ahead and let's get started. So let's first play this song all the way through from the beginning to the end, and I will be talking you through as we are playing. I'll count us in for 4. Let's get ready on the G string. And in this first bar, we're going to play G, open D, back to G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very well done. Now if you found it tricky to reach the fourth finger, try bringing your left elbow a little bit further under the violin, because I'm well aware that we're practicing this fourth finger on the G string, and when you play the fourth finger on the G string you'll need to reach a little bit further to get to that string because it's the furthest to the left, you see. So I do that by bringing my elbow under, and it brings my little finger towards the G string more. So if you find it difficult to reach that fourth finger, try this and maybe you'll find it easier. Have you also noticed that I was leaving all my other fingers on the string while I was playing the fourth finger? So on this next playing, I would like you to focus on leaving your fingers down. So we're going from the beginning again, playing the first whole measure with open strings, but then as you see the horizontal lines below the music appearing, try to leave those fingers down on the string if you can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to leave your index finger down while you add the fourth finger. Still leave your first finger down now. Now add the second finger. Leave your second finger down. Add your third finger and leave it down. So at this point, all your fingers should be on the string. Amazing. Now it may well be that you find that very, very tricky, and it may well be that you have to practice this a couple more times for you to be able to leave your fingers down throughout the whole piece, because that is what it is. It's challenging. Now I'm challenging you a little bit so that you can make progress. So being challenged in my view is a good thing, because you are moving your boundaries of what you can do. So give this a good go again tomorrow and maybe the day after tomorrow if you find it very, very tricky today. Now there's one more thing that you can add to the technique of your playing with this exercise, and that is thinking about the bowing technique. So you will maybe already have noticed that I am using half bows again for every quarter note or crotchet in your music, and I'm using the whole bow for every half note or minim in your music. So let's, on this final playing, work on the bowing technique. I'm starting right at the heel of the bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really well done. And now you've thought about all the different techniques that are required in this piece. Now after this lesson you may have a question, and you can do two things if you have a question. You can write your question in the comment section down below this video, and I get to see these questions, and I generally answer questions once a week. If you want a more immediate answer, you can consider becoming a member of Henriette's Violin Club, and you will see the link to how you can become a member of Henriette's Violin Club pop up in your screen within the next couple of seconds. Members of Henriette's Violin Club will get a special badge to their name indicating that they are members, and that is a trigger for me to answer within 24 hours. I'm not guaranteeing this, but most of the time that is what happens. You can also save up your question and ask your question in one of the live classes that I tend to do once a month. And if you are a member of Henriette's Violin Club, you get to ask the questions. Everyone else can watch the live sessions, but if you want to ask questions and meet me in real time, then please consider becoming a member of Henriette's Violin Club. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you very soon. Goodbye.